0.29 ounces of silver, 4 Roosevelt dimes. That's all I could manage this week, and that is just fine by me. Hello everybody, welcome to Sobriety and Silver. I woke up sober this morning because I went to bed sober last night. If you are on a fixed income or have a limited income, or if you're like me, you're relying on door dashing right now, which if you are, you never know what the day is going to bring as far as income. Anytime I can stack anything right now, I will certainly take it. So after everything with the move and getting settled here, I still have not found a full-time job. I have a lot of resumes out there and applications, and it is just a matter of time. I got a lot of good people pulling for me in the VA. I am going to get hooked up with Vet Court, and I'm going to be a sponsor or a mentor. I talked to the lady yesterday, and I want to meet with her. And Vet Court around here is for veterans who have had trouble with the law because of addiction. So I will, I'm assuming, go to court when they have their court and just be there as a mentor, as somebody with 3.5 years sober after decades of drug and alcohol abuse. And again, I'm very excited about any opportunity I have that I can give back and try to help somebody else get clean and sober. All right, enough of the sobriety right now. Let's talk about this whopping, huge purchase. 4 Roosevelt dimes. 0.29 ounces. I don't even know what to say about it, but they're mine. And it's more than I had. What I'm going to do, if you remember if you watched any of my videos, I have the Stop the Melt, fill a bag with Constitutional Silver going on here. And I don't have a lot in it, but I'm going to dump out what I have. And let's see what we got. Because I just started this, a couple weeks ago. And I haven't been able to purchase very much. So we have 75, 85, we have $1.05 face value of Constitutional Silver in the fill a bag with Constitutional Silver. So we will now add the 4 dimes to that. That is $1.45, so that is over a little bit, tiny bit over 1 troy ounce of Constitutional Silver saved from the melt in the bag, and I will continue to do this as I can. I mean, just call it what it is. As I can buy it, I will. If I can't buy it, I won't. And that's the good thing about stacking silver is, I'm sure you've heard the phrase, a constant drip fills the bucket. And that is absolutely true. I am dedicated to fill in this bag. Is it going to take a while? Absolutely. But I'm going to show the progress every single time I put something in this bag, and then we'll fill this up. And can you imagine how many ounces of silver this bag would probably hold? I don't even want to guess. There's 1 right there, a little over 1. So, I don't know. I would imagine it'll hold 50 ounces maybe. I don't know. That's just a guess. But anyway, so the constant purchasing of a little bit at a time, it adds up. So, you see a lot of YouTubers out there, and this is not a knock against them at all. They're buying 10, 12, 50, 100 ounces at a time, monster boxes, and that's great. If you can afford to do that, absolutely. If I could afford to do it, damn right, I would do it, because to me, there's no better way to invest that money than to do it in gold and silver. And once I do get a little better off financially, I really am considering platinum. I've been watching some videos on platinum, but I will certainly do my research and get some feedback from the community on people who have purchased platinum, because if I do purchase platinum, it's not going to be a full 1 ounce. It will be probably 1/10. But again, that is not set in stone. I have not done my research on it, so I don't know. And I've certainly lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was talking about people that get the monster boxes and stuff like that. But yeah, if I could do that, absolutely. But I can't. So I stack what I can. And if you are in that situation to where you think that you have to have a lot of money to get into stacking gold and silver, gold you have to have a little bit more, but silver, you can get into stacking silver with a $10 bill. You can take this $10 bill and go buy 3 dimes with it, 3 silver dimes, depending on your coin shop, maybe a quarter and a dime or two, if I'm doing my math right, at least a quarter and a dime. It won't buy a $50, but that's all right. Start slow, start, just a $10 bill. Think about what we would take this $10 bill and use it for. I mean, you go get a couple of sodas at your convenience store, or, I don't know, pack of cigarettes or whatever, and you could have taken this $10 bill and put it into silver, especially constitutional silver with this Stop the Melt. I am so impressed. CoinShop Chris really started something here. People are getting involved with this and bringing awareness to how much constitutional silver is being melted down. And the reason it's being melted down is the premiums are going down on it, and places are sending it to the melter to turn a quick dollar, to turn it into 10-ounce bars, 100-ounce bars, whatever. And it's just, in my opinion, now I do not own a coin shop, so just my opinion, we're melting history down, and it's amazing how much it's being melted. I mean, $10, $15, $20,000 in face value sent from, one. So imagine across the country how many coin shops, or how much face value is being sent to the melter. And I can understand trying to make money, but I also understand that if you melt it down now, you're melting down history and the inability to be able to sell it again later. And of course, the more it gets melted down, the higher the premiums are going to go. Now, is that going to happen over the next year or two? No, 15, 20 years from now, I mean, you can only melt so much of it before it starts getting scarce. Is there plenty of it now? Probably, but again, if it's being sent away and melted down into bars, it's gone. That quarter, that 1954 quarter that was used to purchase whatever over the years, is now gone. So absolutely, stop the melt. Some of the bigger channels are really getting into it. Silver Secret did a little spot on it. Salivate Metal did a video about it. And it's just good to see. It's really good to see. So thank you, CoinShop Chris, for bringing awareness, putting it out there for the community to get involved with. And I encourage anybody, get you a little bag and just start collecting, or not collecting, start transferring, exchanging this money, this worthless piece of paper, for real money that has monetary value. And it's a great way to save money. And it's fun, man. It's just fun. It's awesome to hold an ounce of silver that's in quarters and quarters and dimes and halves. And, I showed off, I don't think I have it out here, that $50 uncirculated Benji I have. I love that thing. Now I put it up. Did I? Yeah, sorry. Squirrel. But anyway, stack what you can when you can. Do not forsake or overlook a bill or something like that just so you can stack a little bit of silver. When you can do it, do it. It will add up, and I can't wait until this bag starts getting a little bit heavier and a little bit heavier and a little bit heavier. With that being said, you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Friday. I do have a little budget for tomorrow. It's not quite announced, but tomorrow I will be going to the coin shop, Tulsa Gold and Silver tomorrow. So if you're in the Tulsa area, man, check them out. It's great. Also, check out Dirty Man Safe. I do have one, and I like it. Mankind has been burying their precious metals and jewelry and stuff like that for thousands of years. It's proven. Check out Dirty Man Safe. The description, or the link is in my description. Use the promo code SAS10 and get 10% off your purchase. You guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video.